cannot breathe, I can't see, I can't look in between.
Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur det går iväg. Jag kan inte andas när jag ser hur det går iväg. Går iväg.
I cannot breathe,
Jag kan
cannot see,
inte
cannot breathe.
andas när jag
Cannot breathe,
Jag kan
cannot see,
inte
cannot breathe.
andas när jag det går iväg.
Spick Span Show!
We go. Yeah, what up? Seamless entry, no glitches.
We're back.
And we just came up this on the Instagram Live with Dynasty is you never know on the Spick and Span Show. As soon as we come out of the intro, you never know what's going to happen. Like, I'm literally like, please, 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 don't freeze up.
No glitches.
So let's go. Air horns with no glitches. And everybody who's on Instagram right now, please jump over to the YouTube page, search Ryan Greenspan. What up, Kieran? And then join us for the show. We've got a lot of giveaways, cool announcements. Great show. One of the best shows that we're going to ever have in the history of the show until next week. But yeah, we got Tyler Harmon joining us today.
Look at that.
And now the cat's out of the bag. Let's put his head up there. Bing. Look at that. I made a little guy up there.
Oh, yeah. Great placement.
Great placement. All right, I'll see you guys over here. And now. Okay. So welcome everybody to your favorite day of the week. How does everything look? Do we sound good? Do we look good? All right. All right. Yeah, every show is the best show we've ever done, by the way, allegedly.
I agree.
So yeah, like I said, we've got Tyler joining us, and if you haven't noticed some change up here in the decor, that is pretty wild. Have you seen that yet?
You showed me the other day, but
you didn't actually get to dive deep in there.
Yeah, like
No.
you could take a look at that thing like
Takes a while.
for a few days.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
still
I
see-
noticed like the hands on the outside.
Yeah, the hands on the outside are really cool.
So what's wild to me? So here's the craziest part about this. You're never gonna guess who sent that to me.
People already guessed it.
It's you. Oh, you guys got. Oh, it's Oliver. Yeah, yeah. So he sends me a message while I was in France, I think, and was like, "Hey, I got something special coming your way for you and the girls." And I was like, "Oh, cool, thanks, dude." Not knowing what it could have been. It could be anything, you know.
Yeah.
Honestly, and literally like 7 days. Like he sent it to me while I was in France, and we got it last week. So I want to say like 7 days later, 10 days later, maximum. This thing comes in the mail with just some bubble wrap on it, and it's not like, I mean, I don't know how he shipped it like that. And then I also had that cool black button up.
Yeah.
The Hormesis attire. I call it the Steven Seagal.
Mm-hmm.
Because it looks like Steven Seagal is about to hit you with some Aikido.
Uh-huh.
Aikido your ass.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I'm just... How did it get here so fast?
From Bali in 8 days?
Yeah. How did it get here so fast? That's wild. So shout out to Oliver. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. This is pretty cool. I wanted to put it in our bedroom. Camille wasn't too stoked on that, even though she does really like it. Sloan loves it. But Oliver's like, put it up in the show.
Yeah,
It says
this is
something
a
right
great
here.
spot.
Yeah, it was made in Ubud, Bali. Yeah, this is great. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Oh wow, that's
That's interesting.
yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
Well, you speak soon.
We're
Are you still moving?
yeah, no, we're both still moving. We got
Oh, okay.
this
Okay.
is some new Photoshop we're working
Yeah,
on.
we're working on this. Just when you think
yeah,
everything was, you never know, right? This is a first. Just had it happen. Okay, well.
Oh wait, no, I'm glitching. You're
no,
good.
No,
You're
I'm good
on
over
the-
here. I'm
Yeah.
good over here. So let's do this really quickly. Let's turn this off and then back on again.
I'm
Nope.
just holding my head really still and moving
Nope,
it ever
nope.
so
So
slightly.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna adjust some things here. I'm gonna plug some things back in. Okay.
I think that's might be golden. Let's see.
Well, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm looking good right now. No, now it's frozen. Okay, well, we're going back to the old school way we do it. So I'm gonna have to adjust a couple screens here. Again, like I said, you never know. I jinxed us. I totally jinxed us, big time. That was a big time jinx, and I'm not too happy or proud about it.
Finger banging the painting.
Yeah, the painting kind of threw things off. Maybe the lens couldn't capture well enough. But like I said, you never know on the Spick and Span show. So let me adjust a couple of these logos. Also, speaking of logos, you guys may not have. Tyler's gonna love this. I hope that he gives us crap about that happening. You might notice a new logo up by Kyle's head here. We've got Gen X Global in the house, okay, for meeting all of your pods needs. If you guys have not tried used Gen X pods, here's what blows my mind, actually.
Why there's any other pods?
Well, yeah, but like when there's like those skull pods, like, come on.
Or the
The
bubble pod?
the
Yeah,
ribbed, the ribbed pods, like for better
for
grip
your pack's
and like
pleasure.
yeah, and it's like they don't. And people, I had a clinic this weekend out in Kentucky. I flew into Nashville. Thanks, Gene.
I think I had one right here.
Yeah, you got one right here. So yeah, so Gen X loves the show. They think it's a fantastic time for the whole family, and they wanted to show some support. So not only are they going to be a title sponsor of the show, along with Matrix Gear and James from Island Designs, but
that pod? Did you move it?
I didn't move any pods. But they're also going to be donating some pods. So I've got a box of 50 pods that I'm going to throw into the kitty today for that giveaway. Right? So we've got a big giveaway today. We're going to do a charity drive. I guess I'll just announce that right now.
You guys all know what Gen X pod. I don't
Yeah.
need to grab one.
Yeah, we'll
It's
get
the
one,
best pod.
We'll get one on the show here in a second. We'll have Tyler give him a little plug. Also, we got to give Tyler a call here in about 10 minutes.
But it was awesome though too when you brought up Gen X wanting to help and sponsor the show, because I was like, well, that's easy because we don't have to. It's not like we're making stuff up. Gen X makes the best pods. Like
Yeah.
it's done deals. So.
Yeah, they do, and they've been supporting Dynasty for a long time. Like we've been using them, and honestly, it's funny. Like, so back to that clinic in Kentucky. And any time that when you're coaching a team, right? You go out there and you do a coaching job, and they've got a mismatched box of like pods. They've got dye pods, they got carbon pods, they got Gen X pods, to Titman ones, which are the worst. Those ones just pop right open every single time. Fat Boy pods used to be really good too. I don't know if anybody remembers those, but you've got like this hodgepodge amount of pods that are in there. And if you're using a strapless pack, especially if you're using a strapless pack where each pod is a different size, it's going to go in differently. I know those HK pods have that tension control strap. I know that because that was my idea. I designed that. Shout out to me. But that idea there is so that you could adjust how much pressure is being put on your pods so they don't slide out. And so if you're using a mixed bag of pods, you're gonna have a bad time when you're trying to pull them out there. So, and then Gen X does have a lot of other kind of entry level stuff. And I was talking to him today actually, and I was like, hey, he's like, mainly what we have are pods that everybody in your audience would really appreciate. But I was like, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind if you guys sent us some kind of like of the entry level gear, because I know how cool everybody is out there. And then, yeah, thank you, Mento. You guys, you guys are always really good about giving back to the community. I've noticed that a lot with especially the Hormesis community, the Spick and Span community, the PTG community. All you guys are awesome. And I joked about it last week about how we're one size fits all. If you get an item in the mail from the Spick and Span show, it's kind of one size fits all, especially, you might win this medium shirt. You might be an extra large. But I promise you that at the field, or maybe possibly in your household, you might know somebody that could fit into a medium shirt. So with that being said, maybe you're going to get a couple of pods in the mail from the Spick and Span Show if we have your address, and it might have like an entry-level harness attached to it, right? Mm-hmm. But grab that harness and like when you're at the local field, give that to somebody who might need it. There's always somebody out there who needs something.
Dude, I need some of these 100-round pods. As a smaller guy, you know, it might make me a little
faster.
Yeah,
little faster.
agile.
Yeah, there you
get
go.
some better snake movement, crawling around in there with the little pods. That would be funny. With the All-Star game coming up, we got to see if Gen X can send me some of those. And then I'll go out there and like, are you using those? What are you using? I'm like, I always use these.
Yeah. Mess with everybody. Well, they might have just cats out of the bag now.
Yeah,
but because we know that pretty much everybody who was voted into the All-Star game is watching this. You just aren't commenting in the sidebar. We know it. You know it. We know it. See, look at TRG Goat. I sent him all the way out there. A long sleeve, if it flies, it dies, and it's been gifted to his home player last setting. He's obsessed with it. So thank you, TRG Goat, for not only supporting the show, but also, give it a little pay it forward, right? Obviously, if the headband comes your way, that probably fits you. So,
what's your favorite color on those?
On the pods, blue. Easily.
Blue?
Oh yeah, these
blue or clear. Yeah, I like the clear blue.
I like the clear blue
or the clear.
Yeah, you want to get a clear looking pod also, so that way, just in case paint breaks inside of there, you can see it.
Yeah.
You know
the smoke.
Smoke's
clear
good.
smoke.
Clear smoke's good. There you go. 100-round case of 100 count case of 140 smokes. 100 rounds.
There's a lot of numbers.
Yeah, there are. Yeah. So anyway, we've got a 50 pack that are going to be coming out here. So back to just really quickly, because we are going to be giving away that Luxe from Island Designs. All the money that was raised for the 100 tickets that were sold is going to charity. James from Island Designs donated it to, drum roll here for a second, the Childhood Cancer Foundation of Southern California. So as a lot of you know, who've been with the show for a long time, we like to donate as well to charities whenever we get a chance to. So we're going to do that now on this show. And this is how it's going to... Whoa, you hear that?
Yeah.
This is how it's going to work. So, Kyle, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready to write the names down?
Yeah.
Okay. Once you're done sending that out.
Okay. I was just
so once Kyle,
that.
what I was asking you. Okay, so what we're going to do is... because shout out to TRG Goat, he's back, baby. Once Kyle's done sending out that message, get your pen, get the pen ready.
Yeah, so we're gonna do this now.
We're gonna do this now for the rest of the
of the show.
Yeah, I'll do a shut off time.
Okay, and then we can open it back up.
When you tap out.
I just want to be able to like talk,
interact.
We get Tyler on here.
So this is how it's gonna go.
Get the pen. I got the pen.
Okay, get a piece of paper ready. You ready?
Got it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just want to make sure. All right. This is how it's gonna work. So we've done this before. It gets a little hectic. That's why we're getting ready right now. So anybody who donates any denomination of money from here until kind of we cut it off or we put it on pause.
We'll probably do a little bit here.
Yeah, we might
cut it off.
We're gonna put pause.
And then we'll do some, maybe open it up.
Yeah.
At the
so
end.
we're gonna write your name down. Kyle is gonna write your name down, and then we're gonna throw it into the hat at the end of the show, and one of you are going to win. And actually, I've got a handful of things, so you're not just one of you. So I've got a headband to give away, and all the money is going to be donated to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute and the Jimmy Walk Fund. So it's I've got it all up right now. I've got it all pulled up. Okay.
You got,
Mento, thank you, Mento.
You got Matt.
I got Matt Conder is now on the wheel. Also, as everybody knows, we do have a wheel. Alex Avila. So Kyle's gonna be writing your guys' names down as the donations come in. It could be $1, could be $5, could be $1,000, could be I don't know if you guys can donate $1 million.
Please.
But if you just give it a
whirl,
I guess.
a chance.
And then obviously we're gonna be spinning at the end of the show for some other goodies. But I've got a Hormesis headband to give away for anybody for one of the charity donations. I've got this headband donated from Rick Lombardi, which is pretty badass. It is several different Hormesis headbands stitched together. Okay, so this is gonna be one of the prizes that I'm gonna throw in there. Okay. And then, well, let's see, what else do I got? I've got, oh yeah, the box of 50 pods. So someone is going to get a box of pods. So there you go. On it. Someone's going to get a box of 50 pods. So thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Jordan Jackson. Tried $1 million. That's all it would clear. $10 is more than enough. I really appreciate your support. Again,
you could just do 10. How many times?
1,000 times. Oh, 100,000 times.
You could just do $10 100,000 times.
Yeah.
That could maybe go through.
That would probably go through. So, thank you. It's Steen. Dude, you're the man. Thank you for joining. And then also, finally,
Jake Schultz. Wow. We got to get an air horn right there.
Yeah, where is it? I didn't see it. I'm getting you.
$100 from Jake Schultz.
Jake Schultz.
Appreciate it, man.
Air horn. It's Steen. $50, my man. Air horn. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Yeah, and you can just scroll down.
Yeah, thank you.
So it pauses.
Letting me know how to work the computer.
So I didn't know that, and I was always trying to refresh this thing, and it got a little hectic.
This is my specialty over here. Is working the
producer. He's the
section.
producer.
Yeah.
The producer needs to do all that
What's
stuff.
the other guy in Joe Rogan show?
Robin?
Jamie.
Oh, Jamie. Little Kyle.
Yeah, young Jamie.
Young Kyle. I got young Kyle over here.
Yeah.
So again, and then I've got this JT shirt that I'm gonna give away, the 50 pods, the Rick Lombardi Hormesis headband, another Hormesis headband kicked in from Brent Listovka, and then when I'm gonna cut it off towards the end of the show, and I've got a tally of what comes in on the revenue side, and I'll do the donation live, so you guys literally can see my screen making the donation, courtesy and thanks to all of you. And this is for the Boston Marathon Jimmy Walk Fund, which goes to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute. Okay, so we're crushing it, and thank you, Brent Listovka, for bringing this up. Thank you, James from Island Designs, for also doing a donation. We still have the wheel to spin to give away that Luxe, which actually we could just do that right now. Do we want to give away that Luxe right now, James? That's up to you, because all the entries for the Luxe have already been in and counted and are on the iPad. So, yeah. Paintball community strong, and this is exactly what I was talking about, guys, about the paintball community. Again, you might not get something that fits you from the Spick and Span show. You might not get something that you really wanted. Maybe I think someone wanted a can of tuna one time, which I would have loved, and I'm sure they loved it too.
Or Steve Segola. Megaphone.
The megaphone's still here, actually, and the megaphone winner did not. I don't have his address.
Okay, so that was meant to be. We should give it away
We'll give it away next week. Next
week, like I said.
To maybe someone who really wants it.
Yeah.
By the way, that megaphone did come with a Hormesis headband.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so it is 4:15. I'm going to text Tyler to make sure he is ready to go. And then to rock. And then... yeah, all right. I'm gonna get Tyler on the horn here, and then let me queue up all of the names here on the wheel of names. Control Alt, Control Copy. Let's open the other browser, and then also that JT shirt came from Joshua Garcia Jones, and so I also really appreciate Joshua sent this in a long time ago, and it was one of the original OG JT shirts. And so these are pretty cool. These are actually really cool mementos. I was wearing one of these. I stole one for myself, but it was cool. Both him and and Rick both put on the letters when they sent them in. They said, "Hey, can we do this for a charity drive that you guys do?" And then again, that's also what Gen X said, is I would love to support a charity drive as well. So awesome support from you guys in the community. All right. So I'm going to open up this this wheel of names here. And we're going to get Tyler on the call. Let's get rid of this here. Okay. All right.
And we'll do the we'll do the draw for this at the end. Like we should do
towards
it
the end of the show.
like at the last 5 minutes, in case sometimes we know you guys have to go run, kids, work, whatever. If you miss it and you did donate, you can always just come back to the show. We know you probably want to watch the whole show,
Of course.
but
Everybody
you
does.
could go to the last 5 minutes and check who the winners are, just in case we don't have your address already.
Yeah, and we should have your address, and I'll make sure that this isn't going to be something that gets blown over, and you'll have more than a couple of weeks to really get it going. So let's go. New FaceTime, Tyler Harmon, dude. I am stoked on this. Let's get this thing here, Get him on the shrink ray.
Remember to turn the camera around.
Yeah, there he is. What up? Hold on, I'm gonna.
What's going on?
Yeah, there he is. What up, Ty?
Dude, I see your shirt.
Yeah.
Yup.
You know how to represent.
Yup.
There it is. It's the same color as
I know.
mine.
I was just.
I don't know how that happened.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Somebody's bamboozling somebody here.
Dude, Tyler, you know what's so funny is
And I actually got the approval for the koozies from Tyler himself. so
yeah.
That's right.
It's a good cross
for
promo.
the parody koozies.
Parody koozie. Everything's a parody on the
Hey,
Spick Span
I
Show.
just want to be the first to say that I absolutely love this show. I love everything you guys are doing. And I love the fact that you compliment us by merging colors, merging koozies. I think it's an amazing thing. And, you know,
Paying
paintball,
homage.
we need more of everything. So we need to keep having fun. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
everybody just needs to, show love, because that's what paintball is, such a small sport as it is. We got to make sure that we're nurturing it all.
Yeah, no, you couldn't have said it better, man. I know it started. It was fun. It was fun, and you know what it also does is like your show and our show kind of started at very similar times. I mean, obviously there's some who knows who started when there was a rebranding, but anyway, we won't get into all that. But no, it's great because I kind of joked with Marcelo a little bit about it, and I'm like, you guys are like the more scripted 60 like more informational, like really in depth information, right? And everybody loves that because you got a little bit of that. Then, like I said, you never know what the hell we're gonna talk about or do or eat or.
I mean, it was pulling teeth. Just I had to abrasively approach you to get on this show.
I know.
I was like,
you're right.
Is there something wrong? Do I stink? What's going on? If I can't get on the show.
No, actually, your co-host stinks. That guy's got some stink. He's got a stench on him, man. I'll tell you what. Ooh-wee. No, I appreciate that, and I'm glad that you reminded me because we talk about it a lot, and I know that everybody who watches our show listens to your show, and vice versa for the most part, and that's why the community is so great, is because everybody supports pretty much everything, and Maddie talks about it, you guys talk about it, we talk about and now Dalton's got his thing going on. It's awesome that there's so many content creators out there, and actually that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you, so. What do you love about podcasting, or just kind of because you took, just so everybody knows, you took a big decision in your life to do paintball full time, and that's a big step, and it's kind of scary sometimes,
For sure, yeah. It was 3 years ago that I decided to just jump full force into paintball, and we haven't looked back ever since. It's been amazing. Creating content is so much fun. I do the PTG Instagram. I do the TikTok. We have YouTube. Obviously, we have all the shows on YouTube Reels. So I really have a lot of fun creating content for all those things. And Marcelo, we're always cooking up ideas on how we can have fun with that. But it's been an amazing ride. And, paintball is still so young. Like I said, it's such a small sport. And to be able to document these early years is really important for the game. Because if we don't take the initiative to do things like that, then it could be lost to time. So making sure that we capture all those moments of paintball as it moves forward, because it's only going to get better as we move into the future. Everyone loves paintball. It's too much damn.
Uh-oh. Well, are we good? Are we still rocking?
We're still rocking on this side.
Yeah, we're We're fully ripping over here, Ty. That must be the PTG internet. Right? Okay. Well, we got a little bit of I'm looking at the connection right now. We lost him. We're good.
I'm sure he'll call back.
He'll call back. You guys can look at us, looking at you, looking at us. Lost him slightly for a second. Hopefully he calls back. And yeah, shout out to Chris O real quick for shooting some memberships out there. Let's go, Randy Ortiz.
Think we should unplug this?
Yeah. Let's unplug it. There we go. Bingo. Done. Just to make sure that we're not sucking up any juice.
Yeah, the web page is using sufficient energy.
Yeah, this is always sucking up juice. Yeah, we'll close that one out. Close this thing out. Let's see. Tyler Harmon. Calling in 3, 2, 1 3/4, 1 2/3, 1 1/2, 1 2/5, 1 1/5. Okay, and 1 second.
Do you guys think all these
Oh,
technical errors that we have, do you think that they're just by chance? Or we actually plan them for you each week? I want to hear what you guys think.
Okay, FaceTime. Tyler Harmon. Okay, connecting to Tyler Harmon. There he is. Ty?
Hopefully no babies like trying to
Crawl
crawl in
under
the
here.
garage.
Ty? Are you there? Is he there? Like I said, you never know on the
Yeah,
Spick
definitely
Span Show.
plan. We plan all this stuff. You know, we got to keep you guys on your
Keep
toes.
You guys on your toes. Because if it was just all easy and, yeah, Marcelo's sabotaging the stream. Okay.
I'm just saying, you guys know, I think it's all safe to say that Ryan's a pretty smart guy, right?
Thanks.
Somehow there's never any technical issues when
I know where this is going.
Just me, and I'm with the dum-dums, so I'm just saying, might not be by coincidence.
So,
But we can't give away all our
it
secrets.
could be this energy vortex right here.
Yeah, actually. It's like it's got Wi-Fi to Abood Bali, and so it's kind of messing up.
Those dragons sucking in. Yep, there he is.
All right.
All right, hey, you guys gotta. By the way, have you seen this painting or this tapestry?
Yeah, that thing looks insane.
Let him get here.
Yeah, let's get you a really close look here. Look at this tapestry we got here.
Holy smokes.
Yeah. That's
The
insane.
hummingbirds, the Merkaba at the top.
Little hands down here.
Yeah.
The dragons, the serpent, snaking around each other into this pit of fire.
Be careful. That thing made
This is also probably why
they made our stream glitch to do something we've never even seen before. It froze the camera. Only half of it.
I literally pointed at that painting and I go, check this thing out, and then the camera goes bzzz, and shut down.
Hey, so what's the deal? I got to look at your guys' computer or your chest.
No, what's your...
Look, man.
Here
Here.
I'll sit back a little bit like
How
this.
about now? Yeah, we'll scoop. So yeah, you get to look at the legendary shirt.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great shirt, Kyle. I appreciate you, dog.
Of course.
There we go.
I remember when I came on your guys' podcast, you wore the Lyle Karen, the OG.
Yes, sir.
There we go. All right. Can you see it? Can you see us better now? What's up?
Yeah, I got you. All right. So
If you have your computer, are you at your computer?
I'm at my computer.
So what a good move too is you open the YouTube channel, the video live, and then put it on mute, and then you can see the comments along with.
There we go.
There's a little hack there.
All right, I'm going in.
Little baby hack. Yeah, so we were just talking about before your internet went down at PTG headquarters. No, the transition and just kind of like what you love about podcasting, kind of reaching out and connecting with the crew.
Yep, absolutely. Yeah, we're on all the podcast platforms, also on YouTube. We go live on the IG and have some fun in there, and it's amazing, man. Being able to connect with so many people. We're coming up on, I think, show number 160.
Let's go.
That will be dropping soon, and we're just enjoying the process of creating. We're paintball players that just decided to, have a podcast. So we make mistakes too. There's glitches, and it's just part of the whole experience. But it's been a lot of fun.
Oh yeah.
Who do you got? Who do you got coming up in the pipeline in the cannon?
Well, the PTG Discord always finds out first, but I'll drop that in here. We're gonna have the GOAT meeting is tomorrow. Actually, I'll give some more details on that.
Okay,
and then we're having an AM show with a European guest. I'm pretty sure. So we'll have a kind of European the show that'll be coming up here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, European crew. I was just out there. I was just Marcelo and I tried our hand in the European paintball again.
Yeah, dude, it's fun out there.
It sure is, man. It is pretty. It's pretty fun, man. And you know what? I'll tell you what. Those guys miss us. That's for sure.
So what's the word? They're gonna do no American pros? I heard that was a rumor.
Yeah. So I
really?
I heard they're not going to allow you to do any American pros next year. Is kind of what I've heard.
Sheesh.
A lot of the guys, and I got mixed reviews. Obviously, like everybody who saw us was like really grateful that we were there. They're like, dude, we miss you guys. Like, thank you so much for coming out here. But then all the top pro teams who are playing are like, yeah, we don't want a team that can afford to bring a pro guy out here to bring them out there. And I feel that like it just hurts the competition out there. If we don't go. I think if we don't go.
I'm just gonna miss going like that. It's like we love going over there. I think that it's always a really good time with the community, like you said, and it's great for the competitiveness. So I hope that they will, keep an American player on board. I personally think that you guys should rally to have 2 Americans on each team so that we can have a buddy and go over there and, just show love for football,
Well, yeah, mainly because it's not always the best fun if you're going over there and you don't have a friend to go with. Like sometimes you're getting, Francois picking you up from the airport. You don't really know what he looks like, and you're like, okay, where am I rooming? And you're like, oh, we've got a big house with 3 bedrooms. And you're like, a big house? And then we're eating canned beans, and it's a different experience out there.
It's the full experience.
That's a good way of putting it.
It's the full experience.
No, that's for sure.
Dude, Tyler, you've had some, I've got to say, your reels that I've been seeing, whether or not like you post them or other people have been catching you, have been epic lately.
Dude, let's go.
What was the, there was one that I saw from this last tournament. I don't think you were in a one-on-one. It seemed like you had another guy with you, but you shot a guy, and then you looked at the sideline, and you're like, "Yeah, what's up now?"
Oh, I
and
was watching that game live. I watched that game live
from the stand
yeah,
side.
No, we're in our
the Champs Club.
In the Champs Club.
Who were you talking to?
Yeah, you're like, that's right.
No, I was just I didn't say that's right. I said, "Did you like that?"
Oh yeah.
And I one-balled the player that was in the center 50 over the top, one ball. And then I was like, I yelled at the crowd, "Oh yeah, you like that?"
Are you not entertained?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Hey, so
we're getting a little lag here.
Yeah.
I think we're back.
How do you do that?
Yeah.
I feel like I've seen you win more 2-on-1s and 3-on-1s and 1-on-1s this year and than I've ever seen any human being in paintball do that. Like easily,
I don't know. I'm getting lucky.
I don't know, man. It's funny. I like to say that too. But after when I watched you play Keith at that 1-on-1 tournament thing for Brandon Short's thing, that was probably the most impressive paintball I've ever seen from anybody. Dude, that was so sick.
Dominant.
Were you there for that?
Yeah, I played Scott.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, I couldn't believe that didn't even if you Google Tyler Harmon versus Keith Brown, it doesn't even show my match, which is crazy.
Look, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you find it online. I don't know if anybody could do some deep digging on there, online and just post it in here. But what was really cool, and I think a lot of people can take this is like a lesson in and of itself, right? and Kyle, it doesn't matter how many times you're coached or like whenever you're playing, to like play as calmly and cool as you did in that, like for the entire time, right?
Yeah.
Like it's one thing if you're playing a one-on-one, because what you played a handful, you played a lot of one-on-ones.
We played a lot.
Yeah, you played a lot. I mean, you were, I don't even know if you broke a sweat. You were just pacing back and forth. I mean, we're just staring him down. He was gassed. I think everybody was gassed in those matches anyway. But like, I guess share a little bit. I would say share like how to keep the composure and just kind of like you're never rattled.
Well, the number one thing is just knowing your opponent, and like every opponent that you play is going to have a different style and a different cadence to them. Mm-hmm. So trying to pick up on those nuances so that you can try to outsmart them or outplay them. Essentially, my whole game plan with Keith, because I know he's really energetic and he's going to move a lot, I kind of wanted him to do that. So I really made him like move around the field, and he really tired himself out. And then I was able to kind of make moves, efficiently and on good timing and put good shots down range. Mm-hmm. And I mean, like I said, a lot of it's just timing and luck, but you gotta try to read the situations, and then just, towards the end of the game, I think I actually have the biggest moves on, for the pro tour. I ended up in his like back corner and then his back area. So like I started pressing it a lot more as I got the momentum, but it's just paintball, and you gotta be accurate, number one, and you gotta try to time things really well,
Yeah, man, that was incredibly impressive. For
dude,
sure.
Thank you, Ryan, for coming out, showing out, and being there to support. Even you guys all mobbed out to Arizona, and Victor got like a ton of trophies or something. Yeah. And you guys came over and helped me out, and I'll never forget that.
For sure. Yeah, like I said, I mean that was impressive, and I mean, I don't know, I just feel that even, you've been kind of like, you took a different position on Heat to play as like the number 2, right? Which obviously is a different type of kind of a different type of game, really, and from that position, like, you're saving so many games, and I guess at that point, what goes through your mind on a 2-on-3 or 2-on-1, or like when you're low bodies? Because look, you know how it is. You've watched plenty. You've taught so many people how to play paintball. Especially now, you're really ramping that up quite a bit. But like, do you ever do kind of coaching on how to play a 2-on-1? I never do that. I just kind of say good luck.
On the 2-on-1, essentially, if you miss your first shots, you're kind of cooked. So because you gotta be so good at putting those paintballs right where you know they need to be in those first couple moments when you're in a 2-on-1, while the other player is kind of lacking a little, and then hopefully you can catch them, and then you're in a 1-on-1 and you just gotta play
and then it's easy.
But, yeah, but like, I love what Alex Frazee would always say. I know Alex is tuned in. I love you, Alex. Shout out to Eggman. He would always just throw caution to the wind, and I think that's one of the smartest things that you can do when you're playing. And if it goes to, for lack of a better word, if it goes to shit, you got to send it, because the chances of you winning when you lose 2 players or you lose 3 players, the chances, and that's what we're playing as a numbers game, the probabilities are just plummeting. So you got to be playing all those numbers, and then kind of just, just do what you think is right in that moment and try to win however you can, because, it's better to go out swinging and try at least.
There was something, too, that I just remembered as we're talking about this. It's a little bit different situation, but I think it was 2020 World Cup. It might have been 2021, but we were playing you guys, I believe, in the semifinal. And Tyler, you were on like an inset Dorito, a small Dorito, and you were kind of waiting there for me to come across. Did we lose you?
Sorry.
Oh, good. You were kind of waiting for me to come across into the snake. And and we didn't really know where that you were with that extra body. We kind of had everyone else figured out. And I remember Brandon Cornell yelling to me on the Dorito side, and I was like, yeah, I think it's this, and this. I don't know where the other guy is. And I dove across into the snake, and I remember you didn't shoot me, but I saw you in that Dorito, and before I could slide in, and this is a great play on your part, before I could slide in and get up and get that communication across over to Brandon, which, you know, probably only takes 1.5 to 2 seconds, you knew that time interval that you and I locked eyes, you didn't shoot me, and I was going to get that information, and you were able to come out and catch Brandon, who didn't know where you were yet. But that's like going into your advice in a 2-on-1 is like, you missed that shot, that's your one opportunity to catch that other guy before that communication gets across or whatever.
I know. Isn't it crazy? We've been playing, 20 plus years pro, Ryan, and I've known you guys for over 20 years, 20 plus years. It's just insane how long we have been playing this game, together, all running around, all going to these tournaments. And, over those years, the best memories have been made. Some of the coolest moments, like we're talking about, like we see every day on Go Sports. Thank God we have them to capture all these moments as we move into the future. But it's just been a really, really exciting adventure. So I just want to say shout out to paintball one time.
Yeah. Shout out to paintball, everybody.
I did one other question, too, I was going to bring to light. And I think you and I talked about this a long time ago. And I try to emulate it, too, when I'm doing drills solo, just like one-ball drills and whatnot. I feel like, too, besides your just skill and your training, when you say that you kind of visualize and almost like manifest seeing your paintballs hit your target or hit your opponent, and you, before you even go into a snapshot, you almost like look at like, all right, this is exact how this trajectory is going to go, and it's going to hit this person. You, a lot of times even too, I feel like your technique and your skill, along with you just willing it to happen, is what helps connect your shots.
Dude, that is so crazy that you say that. That's it's spot on, because you have to, like, Ryan, Kyle, you guys know,
yeah,
when the intricacies of the shot, the intricacies of the move, it's all predetermined. If you haven't done the mental work in this game supersedes, bar none, the physical. Obviously, the better physicality you have, the more efficiently you can execute these types of things. But 90% of the battle on the paintball field is mental, timing, and making good decisions. And the fundamentals, your gun work and all that kind of stuff, we can teach you that. You can learn that. We can rigorously go over that relentlessly, and you can get that going. But the mental work, I think people really sleep on, but it's the most important. You got to really see, and we see that, I think, moving into the current pro paintball landscape that we're in. We see teams really making a run at the top with the best teams in the world, and it's because they're picking up the nuances, they're picking up the details, and it's slowly trickling into their systems, and we're seeing it spread, and it's creating more exciting paintball for everyone to watch.
I always use that example too, going back to like the manifesting and will thing, is like, maybe you get overshot one point and you're like, I'm gonna get that dude back.
Yeah.
And then you go out that next point and you shoot 3 or 4 dudes just to get that guy back, and you're like, yeah, I got him. And you're like, dude, you just had a stellar point, and you like forget about that other stuff, but it comes like, it's just that like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to get this, and then that it into like, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to win right now.
Well, and Tyler, talk about that, because someone asked the same thing. Is like, obviously you're big into really like being positive and keeping that mindset and that healthy mindset, and honestly, like the spirituality is an important factor. Like, how do you stay positive when you're playing was one of the questions, but like, yeah, just get a little bit of a deep dive on that side of things. Just, is the moon hollow? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, the moon definitely plays a factor here. So I'm just gonna be blunt and let you know that I have the same thoughts and feelings that you do, and that come over you when you're playing and I have the same type of like, damn, or, inside I'm like, okay, what do we got going on here? How can we get this going in the right direction? But the most efficient, and at paintball, that's really what it comes down to, is who's going to be the most efficient, not only with the play style, but with the thoughts. We have to make sure that we're doing the right things out there. So it's a task to make sure that I and the team are all providing the best energy, because it's going to carry onto the field, and we want to make sure that we keep that energy, that frequency up, and you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. When the frequencies take a dip, morale drops, things start falling apart, and you've got to do whatever you can to, be that light or whatever, be a source of efficient and factual information. And honestly, sometimes less is more. I find that, there's a certain time to be like, let's go, let's get this going. But also at a certain point, everyone knows what the hell we got to do. So you have to get into your flow state, whatever that is, and just make sure that you're being the best teammates that you can be out there, and boost the organization, for all those divisional teams, semi-pro, pro, whatever, make sure that you're bringing the best version of yourself to the organization, to the team, to the field, so that we can have the best chance of winning. And if everyone's doing that, you're going to have a good go at it.
Yeah, I think that's important, right? Obviously, now how about this though? And I think this is like a really big factor. Okay, how about the difference between being positive and kind of keeping the energy high, and I don't want to call it overzealous, but projecting something that is kind of like, if you're punching above your weight class. Let's talk about this. So you guys don't necessarily do that as much, but let's put ourselves in shoes, and it's not like we don't do it very often, but let's put our shoes into, say, a mid-range D3 team or low-range D3 or D4 team, and they're playing a game against a team that on paper is going to beat them, right? If they've played them before, or they're playing the number one ranked team, or if it's Latin Saints versus Heat, what kind of mentality do those type of guys on the lower end of the spectrum need to have? Because obviously you don't want to have a false sense of confidence. You're not going to go in there and be like, we own these guys, like they ain't shit, right? Because that's like not the truth. So how do you motivate in that type of scenario? Again, you guys don't often find yourselves punching up, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I guess it would be don't gunfight too much with those players.
Yeah. Be responsible. Come on, get out there. Be responsible.
Yeah. It would be like, take it easy, but you have to kind of send it. We got to chance a couple bodies, and hope that get up a couple points or a few points, but never take your foot off the gas. That's one of the big things that we see happen. Never ever have a mentality where you're not trying to win. And you have to play the situation. Shout out to the podcast. You got to play the game, and you got to make sure that you know what's going on in the game, in the time of the game. But you're going to have to send it. And, if you are punching above your weight class, don't be trying to out gunfight players. Use your teamwork to beat the other team. Use the 5 assets that you have on the field to outsmart your opponents, and set traps. The best teams in the world set traps. The best players in the world set traps. They're the best at doing it. So learning how to set those traps for other players to fall into, so that you can get easy eliminations, and then start to make your way, hopefully start applying pressure once you get an elimination. And then once you have that pressure, making sure that you don't let players fill out and get dominance on that pressure. But it's something that will also just take a lot of time. Like I said, I've been playing paintball for way longer than I haven't, so it's kind of like just hardwired into my framework of thinking of how to play, but it just takes time.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I had a question too, like kind of rerouting back to the podcast world. What are you what are you getting fulfilled from the most, you think, out of those, your guests, or like what kind of conversations are really like spiking your interest and you're enjoying the most out of it?
So we're doing a couple different styles with the show these days. We have the in-depth, hardcore, deep dive shows that we're doing, but we're also doing more of like Marcelo Mantis type thing with the call-in and having a lot more of that kind of style as well. But the most rewarding aspect of the show is the deep dives, talking with people and hearing their stories. We've been able to like database a lot of really cool stuff from really just legendary icons of paintball throughout the show. So just being able to share a ton of laughs and hang out has been probably the funnest aspect of PTG. And doing it with Marcelo, the guy is just a genius when it comes to marketing. He's one of the best paintball players that we've ever seen pick up a marker. So being able to have, that dude in my corner has been a lot of fun as well. And, we're just enjoying the process of it all. We don't know what it looks like or what we're doing. We're just kind of winging it, but we're having fun with it,
No, you guys are doing a great job.
No, it's super solid.
I mean, I remember we used to have, and this was like, what, God, 6-7 years ago now, but because you would always stay with us at Short and I's house, and we'd have the best conversations, go down in the hot tub after practice, just talking and really get in depth. So it's cool now to see you get to do it on such a massive scale now.
At the PB, one time, Pacific Beach.
Yeah.
Shot at him one time. Leave your shoes on the ground.
Yeah. MMA burrito. Got some times out there.
Dude, you miss it. Hey, what's your favorite thing about Heat, and what's kind of like the main difference between Heat and Dynasty?
My favorite thing about Heat is just the camaraderie in the family. It's such a beautiful organization, and they do everything possible to make sure that we're in the best position to win. And I just, I love my teammates. I love my coaching staff. I love, from top to bottom, it's just been a lot of fun. Shout out to HK and DLX for everything that they do for us. And the biggest difference between Dynasty and Heat is Dynasty's in San Diego, Heat's in Houston. They're both great organizations, and we're enjoying going, and doing what we're able to do at the highest level, competing and putting on a great show for Go Sports. Really excited for the developments that are going on with Go Sports as well. They're going to be doing a lot of really big things in the future to make sure that we have the best show possible. So that's going to be a lot of fun to see.
Who on Heat would be on the Dum Dum squad with Dalton and Arturo and Kyle and Damien?
Well, I mean, we got to get Yeah on there.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
We got to get Yeah in there. I think that, man, shout out to the Dum Dum paintball movement. Really crushing it.
Man, there's only one guy on the squad. I think that's when we were talking about it. We brought it up, I think, 2 weeks ago.
I think Fedorov would be on there. He likes to have fun and joke around.
Yeah, so, okay, let's build a little squad. I got to put, Moorhead. And,
yeah, I see Moorhead on there.
Yeah. We can get Fetty on there, Chad George, Ronnie. I think that Monville. They're all a riot, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think Ronnie's on there.
Maybe.
Ronnie's fun, dude. Ronnie likes.
No, it's not. Fun. Yeah, but it's not. The Dum Dums aren't just the fun guys. It's kind of like, did you watch the video when Blake was making that game plan?
No.
Dude, you gotta. You know that scene in The Hangover when Alan is like about to go win all that money for him in the poker thing?
Or just like the fun, party rock.
Kinda, but there's also something to the name. There's a little bit to the name. I think that Alex is fun, right? But he's not in the Dum Dums.
He's very intelligent.
Kyle is not fun, and he's in the Dum Dums. Speaking of Al, let's get him in here because he was just messaging me about saying he wanted to come in and give you a hard time. Hold on, stand by for a second. We're gonna add everybody's third favorite guest into the show.
Dude, Kyle, it was great to see you this weekend. There's a beautiful memorial for Bobby.
God.
Oh boy, Egg Lord.
I knew you were gonna call, dude. I knew it.
Nice sweater.
Yeah. Yeah, you knew I was going to call because you texted me and said, hey, call me. What up, Yosh?
Dude, there's my martini brother right there. Martinis! Dude, I haven't drinking a martini since you quit the team. Oh, come on, bro. Come on. I'm waiting until you come back. That's going to be a celebration. Yo, we were just talking about Bobby Avila's memorial this weekend. It was amazing. Everybody go and YouTube Bobby Avila's memorial as well. And you can see this really, really just heartfelt video of Bobby and showing love for him and everything that he did in the game. R.I.P. BKI. Yeah, that is definitely a really... I mean, you get to see Bobby when he was little and kind of the progression of his life and stuff, and it's really a beautiful thing. But
thank you for all those headbands, by the way.
It's not for the faint of heart to watch. So if you are going to watch that, which I do recommend, do it by yourself, because you will be gushing tears. So yeah, did you go to that?
Yeah. So Tyler and I, there was a lot of people there. And lots of people that we haven't seen in maybe like 10, 15
really
years.
Put things into perspective, right? I mean, we're out there playing paintball and talking crap to each other, and we all have our differences. But when something like that happens, you really understand that life is fragile, and make sure you hug the ones you love every day, and that even includes you, Ryan.
Thanks, Al. I appreciate it.
Dude, Al, one of the best things that you would always say would be "Na beg da."
Oh yeah, "Na beg da."
Like the mantra to not hold on to things past and not let things eat you up. Being in the present, and I've always remembered that you would say that "Na beg da." Na beg da. I wish I could apply it to my own life, but it is a good mantra. And if you guys didn't catch on, it's actually no big deal. Na beg da. So,
yeah,
it's French. It's French.
If you chant that a couple times after you get bunkered,
we need to get one of those like a vinyl sticker printed out, stick it over your bed. So right before you fall asleep every night, there's a glow-in-the-dark sign that says "Na big da." So that should be the first thing that Alex sees.
Margaret will be cool with that. Honey, look, I'm going to put this sticker up, "Na big da" sticker up in the house. Dude, actually, Brian was saying they're sending that picture behind them to you to put up in your house. Is that true? I've already got my own over here. Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's got me on it, though, with red lipstick. What? They were kind to my nose, though. They gave me a much more attractive nose than I actually have in real life. But,
oh wow!
It looks like your sister.
Yeah.
Ryan was saying that package, this photo, got here in like 7 days from Bali.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your guys' DHL bill must be off the hook.
I don't even know what that looks like.
Overnight Express. I need to get this painting over there ASAP.
Oh man. Well, Tyler, man, dude, you've been having a crazy season, bro. You've been playing out of your mind. Thanks, brother. The last tournament, you were. I had you as a shoe-in for the Golden Barrel once we got knocked out, but then you guys got knocked out too. Yeah, and you were making some magic. And I will say, man, I mean, I know it's kind of hard to compare because when you were on our team, you were at a different position. But I feel like you really have kind of stepped up your on-field leadership. I mean, I'm not saying like your emotional contribution and your focus and all that stuff. I'm just saying on the field, you're like a general now. Whereas on our team, you were more like, front guy, kind of just get in there and do your job type of deal. I mean, really, I feel like, and kudos to Todd Martinez for putting you in that role. I mean, right away, he knew the way he wanted to treat you as a player. And I feel like you've just improved consistently since taking on that role. I was just telling Ryan, I'm getting lucky, baby.
No, you can get lucky once. You get lucky twice or three times. You don't get lucky multiple times every single event. Yeah, you know it.
No, genuinely, dude, I'm proud of you, man. You're really doing well. I'm proud of you guys, man. It's like I was telling Ryan earlier, paintball as a whole, the community is just strong, and it's such a small, tight-knit family that it's good to see so many entities thriving in paintball. I think that there's more eyeballs on paintball right now than possibly ever with the landscape of social and all that kind of stuff. So it's been a lot of fun, on this whole journey. And I was just telling the guys too, like, we've known each other for 20 plus years, running around, playing this crazy game, traveling to all these tournaments all year long. And it's been for lack of a better word, like a dream come true to be able to do that and play this game, with all you guys and all the paintball community. We have one of the great
eyeballs.
Eyeballs.
Yeah, I mean that's true. Let's hear it.
Yeah, we're just one big pile, dude. Back to the pile.
Back to the
The
pile.
World Cup this year is going to be huge. It's going to be the biggest one ever. So that's exciting, and certainly excited to see all you guys there and make a run for the cup.
Yeah, it's pretty close now, especially with the double series points. Or double series points here for the last
it's
one.
up for grabs for anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I think, I didn't do the points, but I'm pretty sure we need to be like within one place of either Impact or Heat.
Correct.
So like if Heat wins, then we need to get second, or if Impact wins, we need to get second to be able to get the series. But who really gives a crap about the series anyway?
What, Ty, who are you guys practicing?
We're going to be seeing X Factor, and then I think Florida and run around there and play some paintball with some teams out there. I'm not entirely sure who's going to be in Florida, but we'll be going to San Antonio to see X Factor and go to the park out there. Amazing park at X Factor Paintball.
Yeah, we're finally taking a dip out of California. We're going out to X Factor on weekend 2.
There we go.
It's nice, huh?
It is nice, dude.
It's rough in the summertime, though, huh? It's hot.
It gets hot, for sure, especially with the humidity. But they always have, just a ton of people playing paintball. They got great food, good barbecue. So it's a good time.
That's actually all we're really going over there for is the barbecue.
Remember we did Easter out there?
Yeah, we did Easter out there a long time ago. Remember that? Actually, I was just looking at videos. I have those videos saved on my favorites. I always go when I'm sitting on the airplane. I'll always I try to delete old photos and videos just because they're clogging up if I got multiples or something like that. And I was looking through all my photos and I've got all of those ones saved as my favorites. That was such a fun time. Remember we were smashing those Easter egg things on everybody's heads and they're exploding.
Dude, that's crazy. Those videos popped up in my thing recently also.
Dude, the energy vortex.
And all
did it happen when I got
stuff.
this? Did it happen when I got this painting?
Dude, remember, Tyler, when we got so muddy and we were like, let's go wash our clothes, and then we drove by a car wash and we're like, let's just go in the car wash and spray each other off. Dude, that was a code for sure. We literally went inside one of those do-it-yourself car washes with a sprayer and just sprayed each other off with all of our gear.
That was the Mud Hens. That was
the Mud Hens,
The
dude.
Mud Hens.
Dude, what a mess, dude. Last tournament, there was a little Mud Hen action.
Yeah, dude. That rain was insane.
Yeah.
Fat ball.
Pouring. Was it a fat ball? You had a nice juicy one?
Nice fatty. Yeah, big fatty. Big old fatty in there.
Land of the fat ball. Fat ball.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when the fat ball comes? I'm gonna know that later. Baja, man.
Dude, you need to that needs to be something people can purchase on something.
Oh, no, that's Inner Circle, I think, who did that song. Baja Men? No, Baja Men did Who Let the Dogs Out. Who let the fat ball out? Victor did it.
Oh, no.
No, dude, Victor's a lord. Just kidding. So, Tyler, man, do you miss us, bro?
Dude, it's great to see your guys' faces. I love shooting paintballs at you too, though.
Dude, have we even played each other? We only played each other one time.
I know. What's up with that?
All right, listen.
Hit him.
You're on a boat. You're on a raft, and Fedorov and Chad George are there with you, and the boat is sinking.
All for your divisive tricks, okay?
Yeah, he's getting it.
You gotta throw one of them out. You have to throw one of them out, or everyone's gonna die.
Just so everybody knows, Alex Frage is a level 9 sorcerer.
Okay. Okay, listen. Hypothetically, Marcelo, he he disappears with this girl that he's dating, and he just falls off the map. He moves to Bermuda, and he's living, just living the fat life out there, and he just says, no more podcasts.
Fat
Who do
ball
you
life.
pick as your co-host? Who do you take? Anybody you want. You can't take me. I'm too busy.
No way.
Dude, you should call Alex. Call Alex in the middle of the day, like once in a while, and you'll see how busy he is.
Yeah. Today,
Listen how many sighs you get on one call.
He's running it. Go, bro.
Alex, you need to change Ryan's name in your phone to Nah Big Da.
yeah, not big
So when he
deal.
calls,
It's actually,
you're immediately all right, Nah Big Da.
Yeah. Alex is like,
Yeah, it's actually BISTASNATCH is his name in my phone.
business match. Business match. This is how the conversation always goes. Begins and ends with,
Dude, you guys are lords. So what is the deal? What European team is going to play over here?
Tauntauns.
Well, I think it's Tauntauns, Carnage, and one other one. And then there's then also VG's team from Guatemala. Colombia is playing the Tsunami guys.
Okay, so all those European teams then play each other?
No, so they're all thrown into the mix. Okay, so it's us, Tauntauns, Heat, and Impact are in the top
Okay, so
four.
Tauntauns already pass on to the top 8.
Correct.
Dude, good for Tauntauns, man. I'm glad it's them. They're probably the best team over there. But they have Axel, right?
Oh, well, he's going to be playing with Impact.
Stock Ray Blue, dude.
Stock Ray Blue.
He should have to
Talk
play
right
with
blue.
he should have to play with the Tauntauns because they didn't play a minor. That makes
So-
sense, right?
Hold on. Can he play like
Tauntaun?
the game they're not playing? Oh no, I guess not.
No, you can't double dip because he's in the 4 round with us. It's like an extra seeding round.
Yeah.
Dude, you can't double dip the chip.
Yeah.
Double dip.
And actually you guys got our second spot. He got our second spot.
So
What does
for-
that mean?
Well, they're going in. Heat will be in 3rd, and then Tauntauns will be in 4th in our little 4-round bracket, and then we just play each other. So and I just found out today. So we play on Friday and Saturday, and then we're guaranteed to play on Sunday in the top 8. And so everybody else. So there's 20 other teams that are playing, and then they're taking the top 8 out of those 20, and then they play another round on Sunday morning, which would be like the wild card round essentially, and then the top 4 out of that play one of us 4.
Dude, I'm going to Disney World for sure.
All week, dude. Let's hit Star Wars Land.
I'll be flying the Millennium Falcon Saturday night, baby.
Saturday night.
Punch it, Chewie.
Punch it, Ty.
Dude, punch it, shit.
Punch it. Dude, let's go. I mean, I feel like the term "let's go" is like that. Everyone says that now, but you started that.
It's gotten big, dude.
Am I wrong?
It's gotten big.
I think you might be right, actually.
Yeah.
Let's go. I mean, it
Let's
seems like a
go.
simple term,
Let's
but I mean-
go. Let's go. Let's do it. Give it to us once, dude. Give us a real one. Come on, right up. Get real close. Get real
Wake
close.
his kids up.
Let's go.
No, come on. Let's go. Come on. Give it to us.
So, Tyler, do you ever get like, and I can relate to this, like, you're the guy that your team looks to like be that like spark and that motivation. And I mean, I know all the time you don't feel like that because it's just the way it is, right? Sometimes you have doubt. Sometimes you're fucking having a bad day. Sometimes you just don't believe it. What do you do? Like, I mean, because your team's looking to you to be that guy, right? So you got to be him. And they say fake it till you make it when you're not feeling it or whatever, and that to an extent works. But I mean, how do you get yourself into that setting, consistently and in a meaningful way?
Well, first off, no faking nothing. It's just like I'm always just gonna be me, and I'm gonna bring the same type of energy that I always bring to not just the paintball field, but my life in general. And all of us, there's a very important aspect of getting yourself ready, getting ready to go, being the best version of yourself. But we're all just in complete flow. It has to be that way. And when we link up, it starts to get charged and go out there and play the best paintball that you possibly can. And, there's so much going on in a paintball game. But like we were talking about before you hopped on, the mental aspect bar none, the most important aspect of paintball. For physicality, of course, you have to be strong and you got to be able to go the distance for Sunday. But the mentality has to be at the forefront. So make that's all dialed in, going into games, going into the tournament, and being ready to go.
Damn, because I'm faking it at least 25-30% of the time.
Yeah, for sure.
Listen, when are you gonna get rid of the mustache, dude? Come on, I know it's like a thing.
What?
It kind of started as a joke, but it's time, dude.
What?
Here it
It's
is.
time. It's time, dude.
No
Get
way.
rid of it.
So here's the thing that you all don't know. My dad, Ranger Bob, that's what we call him, Ranger Bob. Okay?
Yeah, I saw him at the tournament.
Ranger Bob has had this stash my whole life,
Mhm.
and I didn't know I could have one. I didn't know I could have one. So it's been birthed, and I'm not sure that we'll see the disappearance of. I actually started an Instagram called Tharm Stash, and I was databasing the epic journey of the stash in T-Harm, and it got deleted. Unfortunately, I had some followers.
Well, listen, bro. My uncle Jim had a mustache for like 30 years, and then he shaved it off, and his upper lip was gone. I swear to God, his upper lip is gone.
I don't have an upper lip.
Well,
Uncle
you're
Jim?
not going to if you keep that mustache.
Uncle Jim.
Yeah.
Slim Jim.
Where did it go?
Dude,
It just disappears if you have a mustache for too long. I don't know. Maybe the sun doesn't hit it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't explain it, but
Lip
I
skin
saw
needs
pictures of him
vitamin
when he
D.
was young, and he had 2 lips, and now he only has 1.
Weird.
Dude, the sun tan is gonna be crazy when it does go.
Tyler, can I get your opinion
gotta
on
go.
on something? When
Yeah.
so you remember we were all dyeing our hair after that World Cup? It was one of us each event.
Yeah.
Did Alex or did he not dye it and then dye it back within like 2 weeks? Back to brown hair.
Dude, what a stupid question. How's he going to remember that?
I think he kept it for a little bit.
Yeah, I did. And
Yeah, for
I have
2 weeks, a little
twisted-ass
bit.
story that I can verify that I kept it, which I'm not going to tell on here. I'll tell you guys privately. But it validates that I did.
Well, hold
I
on.
did
What
keep
are
the hair.
you saying? Are you saying that everybody who's tuned in right now is just not in the inner trust tree circle?
No, it's something so inappropriate. I can't share it on here. Yeah.
I've never known you to be inappropriate.
Listen, if you want to hear that story, come find me in person, and I'll tell you. Anybody watching,
Okay.
Call Field 1.
Great. Yeah.
Customer service line.
Dude, I think the tournament, let's see, in Vegas, I dyed my hair and we won that one too.
Yeah, you look like a White Walker.
Yeah, you were scary looking. You dyed it, but your head was shaved.
I got that photo somewhere. I
Yeah.
gotta find it. That was crazy.
Yeah, your hair. You had like a shaved head, so it was like when it was dyed, it wasn't like.
It was like orange though. It
Yeah.
wasn't like,
Yeah.
like orange.
It was the color of the neon light behind you. Like that's like how you're glowing right now behind. That's like what the color was.
It was like Super Saiyan hair.
Like a light bulb.
Yeah. Oh man, it's been a journey, boys. We've been on the mission, dude. We've been on the mission, the paintball mission.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm over it.
No, you're not. Come on, stop it. You can't go anywhere until I go anywhere. That was the deal, bro.
I guess so.
Deals.
And Tyler's a super dad. I mean, look, I've got 2 kids. It is hard work. Like, I mean, that's a whole thing, right? You think, yeah.
Oh man, hey, Theo's been crushing it in soccer. I'll be sure to post some more stories. He's been really doing good.
Is he in the same league as Monty or any of them? Or is he younger?
So he's a little bit younger, but they are in the same league. Yeah. So I saw Rusty and Jess and the whole squad last weekend. They were all out there.
The
playing
brigade.
soccer. Yeah.
Ed Dizon's at soccer practice right now with his kids.
There we go. D's on. Clocked in. Get it.
Get it. Yeah, I only have one. And
So who do you hang out with over there on Heat? Who's your guy?
They're all my guys. Honestly, dude, it's a fun team. I have but yeah, Ronnie, Moorhead, Chad George.
Come on, don't name all of them. Come on.
I can't see those guys being as fun as us. I just can't see it.
Well, he didn't say that.
I mean, I guess they're like a Republican version of our team.
I've never thought of it that way. But it's definitely it's a good time, man. And we're all of us on both organizations are super lucky to have fun people around who make the journey. I would always talk with Yosh. I know Yosh is in the building. We'd always talk about like enjoy the schlep, embrace the schlep. That's like the best part about it.
For sure.
Just going through the rigmarole and enjoying the whole thing, man. It's
Yosh was in here until he heard Ryan talking, and then he walked out.
I have the picture. The picture here.
Oh, sheesh.
The Night King.
Oh my God.
Even his eyes turned blue.
Oh my God.
It was a wild weekend.
Well, Alex, you always said it, right? Because you always want to say that, like, you don't ever want anybody on your team that you wouldn't want to room with, which is kind of why we did our new room draw. Because back in like the mid 2010s, if you just joined Dynasty, if you were like the new guy on Dynasty, you just room with Alex, because no one really.
I will say Tyler's probably one of my all-time favorite roommates, because you're definitely like watching TV. You're super quiet. You don't snore.
You have a free security guard,
and you'll save if your roommate gets trapped in the elevator. You'll save him like the Hulk and pull him out of it.
Yeah.
Tear the doors open.
Dude, that was crazy. I'll never forget.
Wait, that happened?
Yeah, dude.
Wait, hang on. Let's hear that story.
I was stuck in the elevator with this old man, and it broke. The elevator broke, and I was like, all right, I'm stuck in the elevator, and we had to get to the field. So I called Tyler, and I was like, dude, I'm stuck in the elevator. And then he's like, I'll be right there. And then all of a sudden, these fingers come through in the door. He pulls the door open, right? And it's like in between two floors. Like, I had to throw my gear bag down, or like, I can't remember if it was up or down. And then I jumped out real quick so I didn't get sliced in half.
And then you left the other guy in there?
The old man in there.
You're like, oh, you can't come. This is my friend. You have to stay here.
Yeah.
See ya.
Dude, Dodge Ridge.
Dodge Ridge, take me back. Hey, I do want to shout out while I'm on here. Transfuse has new flavors coming and packets. Use code PLAYTHEGAME and support the show if you can.
I think I got some right here somewhere.
But we got some new stuff cooking up with them, so be on the lookout for that.
Nice. Yeah, I was just on the phone with Steven today.
He's the man, dude. They're just so great.
Oops, sorry.
We're honored to be with them.
Yeah, I was working on something with them, and I made like a whole bunch of these things, and I realized I spelled transfuse wrong, so now I have to make them all over again.
Would you put an S instead of a Z?
F-U-S-E.
That's right.
Yeah, but it should be, if it's transfuse, it should be T-R-A-N-S-F-U-Z-E.
That might have been gone,
Wait, there's no Z in transfuse?
No, there is, but the first S is a Z.
Oh, wow. That'll really throw you for a loop.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, you can't say trans in anything.
So hold on.
Without putting a Z in it first.
Yeah,
you can't,
fuse
like
after.
sports, like you can't say sports.
Show.
You can't say sports without putting a Z in it now. You know what I mean?
Or season.
Like season, like season it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I see where. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to something
Season
else.
it.
No.
You guys are morons.
You guys.
Yeah, you and Ryan.
Yeah.
Dude.
Spick Span Show, where you come to ruin good brain cells.
Hey, man. It's all necessary.
It's all necessary, man. You need to listen. You got to keep the bar low so you know what the stuff on the top is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys just keep bringing the bar low, and Kyle and I will just keep it up here.
Yeah.
Actually, we want to have like a PTG Spick and Span merger show soon, where we have like both of you on at the same time, and we can just have like a cool show like that.
Mega.
Yeah,
Let's
definitely.
Let's go.
Mega show, dude.
The mega show, dude. Marcelo said that you guys are gonna do it. There's a bunch of goats in here, actually, right now.
Let's go, Goaters.
Yeah, the goats are in here.
Goat squad.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like we've turned any of them to Spick and Span Show fans though.
Let's look. We're having a goat squad meeting tomorrow too. So
explain all that. How does that work? What's happening here?
So it's just a community of paintball players that have like all come together, and they even play tournaments together. and it's a tier in our Discord through our Patreon on our page. You go to ptgpaintball.com, click the Patreon link, and you can check out the GOAT Squad there. But it's just like a amazing community of people that, honestly, they have each other's back, like Hormesis and how everybody in there has everybody's back. It's a really cool thing to see. And shout out to Hormesis as well. Thank you to you guys and HK for all the love that you pour into the show. You guys always are giving back. And actually, Chris Odom is going to be giving away his personal signed headband. He's from the NFL on the Browns. He's got a signed headband that we're giving away tomorrow night. So thank you.
Yeah, Chris is in here right now.
Who helps that out and keeps the lights on over at PTG. We really appreciate it. And, it helps the show and helps us be able to put on these broadcasts for you.
Yeah, Ty, I do appreciate that on your because most of your guys' graphics and stuff like that is like both of you guys hanging with trophies and all that stuff. I do like that on your homepage it's still you repping Dynasty. So that's a nice.
Well, that's just an oversight.
I know. Well, some call it an oversight. Freud might have a different outlook. Freud has a different outlook on how that actually comes into play. But I do appreciate that.
Actually,
that's nice to see.
I think you're on our website too.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Is it on the to kill list?
You got to pay Tyler a royalty if you want to say that.
Pay up, buddy.
25 cents every time you say let's go.
Hey, Tyler.
I don't have to pay for that one though because I was just referring to it. I wasn't.
Right.
No, you have
context.
No free let's goes for life.
Can I need that in writing, please?
Tyler, are you guys taking new members into the Discord always, or is that something you guys open up? And if people did want to join, can they get to that straight from your website?
Yeah, so it's on ptgpaintball.com, and then it's the orange Patreon link. You can check out all the details for the Discord. And Discord is something that's kind of new. I think it's going to grow tremendously into the future. We see a lot of people using it, and it's a really fun platform. So definitely check that out. And if you can throw a couple buckets or a couple bucks in the PTG bucket, we'd appreciate it. And it's just a good time. The community just has each other's back, and they're like crazy. And like I said, if you're a part of the GOAT Squad, you even get to play at World Cup. We're going to have a whole GOAT team that's going to be around at World Cup, and we get jerseys for you. And we'll even have a GOAT mascot running around at World Cup. So we're trying to just, nurture the community and have fun with that.
Dude, these guys are blowing you out of the water, Ren.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I really like your guys' jerseys. Those things are pretty cool too. The GOAT Squad jerseys.
I saw those guys ripping it out in Sacramento.
You got a bunch of them out there, right? Well, we have another tier that's coming out. I don't know if you've heard of it. I kind of.
So what would the Spick and Span Show members be called? They have the goats. What would the Spick and
we're
Span
actually
show?
called the Boats. We're the Boat Squad.
Would be like the malware.
No, we're the Boat Squad because we're the best of all time. They're the greatest of all time. We're the Boat Squad. I actually have a logo. You could share. There's a rough draft of a logo that I've just been kicking around a little bit. It's not.
It's flattering.
It is. We went with our true, the colors that we've had forever, which is the yellow and the blue. You know how that goes. Yellow and blue.
I think ours should be the malware squad. And it'll be like a computer virus since we're always having technical errors.
The lag squad.
Yeah.
So we're looking for some good graphic designers to really put the finishing touches on the boat. But just to point something out, though, I was looking at that. You guys, so Tyler, I saw your guys' rug. Is that a rug or a tapestry? What'd you get made?
It should be the Titanic.
Yes.
Going down. Boat Squad.
That's actually a genius idea.
That is one of the coolest things ever. We had like this goat rug that was made for us, and it is just absolutely amazing. You got to check out the Instagram. I will post on my PTG story that Instagram page. You guys have to check that out.
I saw that thing. It's pretty heavy duty. That thing's pretty serious.
Yeah, It's crazy.
Yeah, Marcelo trying to take it back.
Marcelo was like lugging that thing through the airport. By the
I think
way,
he found a spider in there too.
yeah, I think it's a ram.
No, well,
They're all part of the goat family.
Yeah.
Okay.
you know the funniest part about that
Bighorn Sheep Squad.
is when we got back on Sunday night, like most of our teams had left, and it was like Marcelo, Mouse, J-Rab, and I hanging out in the room watching football, and Marcelo pulled that thing out, and Mouse goes, "Is that a ram?"
And he's like, "Shut up."
Yeah.
Yep, Ram Squad. Let's go.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, boys. Well, I got a jet. I got to go pick up the kiddos.
Dude, my kids have just been eating snacks in the other room. I have to make sure that they're still okay, so I'm going to have to dip out here in a second, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you guys all. Great work, Tyler. Great to see you. I'll see you in Orlando, maybe, hopefully before. What was I going to say?
Don't watch the Spick and Span show.
No, definitely don't watch the Spick and Span show. That goes without saying. Let's see.
What else you got?
Oh,
for
yeah.
us?
Irvi Garcia, shout out to you for donating a pair of gloves. Ryan, you can give those away. I will supply whatever size the person wins. Shout out to Irvi. Thank you very much for that. And you can also, give away a couple headbands if you please. And be good to each other. Thanks for supporting these guys. We'll see you soon.
Well,
Greg, man.
What, Ryan?
Oh. So, well, I wanted to show you I'm gonna pull this thing up here real quickly. So,
Can I just watch the rerun?
you could, but I know you're not really, you don't really have anything to do. Come on, hold on. I'm putting up I gotta put up the. Here we go.
Sure, it's that
There
one.
we go.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I can't see that. Hold on. I have to now look at my computer.
There she is.
I'm looking at your chest here.
Here, I'll turn
Your
it.
shoulder.
I'll turn it around. Where is
That
it?
way.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Boat squad.
Welcome to the boat squad, everybody. Going down every Tuesday.
It's going down every Tuesday. All right.
We just gotta
That's
change
beautiful.
that.
I literally just made that.
We gotta change that orange on the bottom of the boat though to like a yellow.
Yeah, like a yellow and a blue.
Yeah.
Ryan's been working on this since BKI summer camp, actually.
It's his masterpiece.
God, did I not just make that? I literally just made that.
At summer
You
camp,
all
he was
saw
talking
that.
about,
That's
It'll be in his obituary. Here lies Ryan Greenspan, creator of the Boat Squad logo.
On the tombstone, the Titanic.
Yeah.
all right, gentlemen,
Yeah.
an honor.
All right, see you guys.
Love
I'll be
you,
talking
T,
about
as
all of you in
always.
therapy
Hey,
this week. I'll see you later.
Yeah. Ty, thank you, man. I really appreciate it. We really appreciate you. I personally really appreciate you. And thank you, dude, for everything you do for the paintball community and everything you've done. Obviously for the past in Dynasty. You were always an integral part of our success. So thank you very much for everything you do, dude.
Well, we make each other better, man. I guarantee that.
That's right.
And going down at the All-Star game. I'll talk to you guys later.
See you
Hey,
there.
T.
Take care.
Love you.
All right.
Later,
Let's give him an air horn. An air horn. Here it goes. So what do we think? We have that boat squad. That was good.
Yeah, I think we might need that.
I think we finally did it. It was gonna be a sailboat. Yeah, actually, we can get Skinny Kevin on here for sure. That's easy.
We might be able to get him in the studio.
Yeah, let's get him down in the studio maybe next Tuesday or something like that. I like that.
I did like, I was in the car. I don't think you were in the car with this, but it was like Marcelo, Arturo, myself, Dalton, and Skinny in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And, Dalton doesn't really have a filter, but he just has a way of saying things, and it, even though it's like really offensive, it like somehow is not offensive when Dalton says it. But he's like, Skinny, you suck on podcasts. He was like talking about Marcelo in there. He's like, I don't know, you just don't really say anything. And he's like, what? I'm good. And then Marcelo's like, He's like, you got to talk more. Dalton's like, yeah, you're not good, Skinny. Skinny, you just got to get him warmed up, and then
You gotta get him warmed up. Where's the hat?
oh, behind you.
Okay. Yeah, Skinny's full of a lot of good knowledge, and honestly, Skinny's super smart with he does. I don't know if anybody knows, but he works for Valken and he designs pretty much all of their gear, everything, head to toe. So, and then if you guys have any ideas of who you would want us to get on the show, we can definitely get anybody we want, especially if they've already been on PTG. That means they've kind of like, broken through the realm of being comfortable on camera. And in front of a microphone. So yeah, David Reed. So just so everybody knows, just as a reminder, I know a lot of you guys came in here a little bit late to the show, which we understand, and it's all good. But what we're doing is we have a charity raffle going on here. I've got a couple of really cool items. Obviously, a one Hormesis headband, courtesy of Brent Listovka. I've got this headband. Rick Lombardi actually sewed this thing together. This might be the coolest Hormesis headband out on the market. Well, it's not really on the market, but shout out to Rick for that.
Well, there's this. Is this next week or?
We can give that one away today or next week. Yeah. I've got a box of Gen X pods. I want everybody to go out there and follow GXG Sports on Instagram as well. Make sure you guys are following them. Also, this raffle here.
Yes, Ronnie D's on. We need to get him on too.
We've had him on. Yeah, when we were still in Spick and Span's original studios.
Yeah,
up there.
But just to get an update, see how he's doing, but also help maybe with some technical issues.
Right. Well, so yeah. I really thought we had it down. Yeah. So yes, charity raffle. And then I'm throwing in $100 from Matrix Gear Paintball. Paul, shout out to Paul from Matrix Gear. So the way it works is anybody who has donated anything to the Spick and Span show, whether it's $1 or $1 million, we haven't seen that $1 million one come in yet. We're gonna be donating at the end of the show all the money to cancer research. So it's gonna go to the Dana-Farber Cancer Institute for the Jimmy Walk Fund. So Brent Listovka is doing a walk this weekend, and it's all in the name of charity. Last time around, I think we raised for the Multiple Myeloma Foundation. We raised several $100s. Right now, we're just about at $600. Less YouTube's very generous 30%. They skim right off the top, so right around $480, probably $500 right now. We'll be donating live on the show at the end of the show. So to get your name on the hat, you just go ahead and donate. So David Reed, thank you very much. Bryant Booth, thank you very much. And everybody else, I put D's on in there. Also, if you donated just Ag Spam, you're in there as well. All the money, all the proceeds are going to be donated directly to the charity, and I'm going to do it live on the show as well, so you guys will get a little screenshot of the... I'm sorry to hear that, Ross. We are going to be donating it live on the show, and then you get your chance to win one of 2 Hormesis headbands, a box of 50 Gen X Global pods shipped directly to you. That's going to be huge come up for anybody who is planning on playing any events. Also, Gen X also did just give us a discount code. If you guys are getting ready to dial in your next practices or World Cup, definitely go in there and buy a box of their pods. You get a nice little discount code if you are a member of the show. That'll be in the community section in there. Also, $100 donated from Matrix Gear Paintball is also going into the kitty. So shout out to Paul from Matrix Gear. If you guys need to go and pick up any stuff. Whoa, shout out, Mr. Let's go Bay Area. Yay area. D's on. My dude. Get it. Air horn. So yeah, we'll be running this little thing for about another 5 or 10 minutes while we get everything situated. And in the meantime, and this is all actually, I was speaking to Gen X today. And they were now sponsoring the show and partnering with us, and they wanted to give us some pods. So I want to thank them very much. And I kind of mentioned that we do some charity stuff, and that James from Island Designs, up in that little corner over there, is giving away a Luxe. So he's been collecting names. We've got 100 names queued up right here on this wheel that you see about to be spun. I'm going to spin this wheel. And whoever it lands on is getting, a mid-tier, high-end paintball gun.
Jeez.
Yeah. sponsor of Tyler's. So shout out to Tyler for being on the show. And when I mentioned that to Gen X, they're like, hey, let's do something. And then Brent luckily just messaged me today and said, hey, I'm doing this walk this weekend. Would love to see if there's any way we can get some support. So we grabbed a couple of extra prizes. Some in part thanks to Rick and Joshua Garcia Jones, Matrix Gear, and obviously Alex and Brent.
How many guns have we given away on the show now?
So
5?
This will be the 3rd gun that we've given away on the show just this year.
Jeez.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then I think last year we were like right around like $8,000 or $9,000 or $10,000 that we gave away to charity. So this year we're going to be at a couple of $1,000 that we've given away as well. So our chat revenue is skyrocketing.
Dude,
so
Derek
we'll have about.
Weagle. He needs an air horn. Look at that.
My God,
Thank you,
Wigs.
dude. Always coming in
Wigs,
fresh.
let's go, baby. So I'm going to spin this one right now. The first winner that pops up on here are these 100 names. Now, you may or may not be on this list right now. This was a private list that James from Island Design set up. I'm going to spin it right now, right? Because the names are already locked in on this one. So someone's winning a Luxe right now. Here it is. Coming in hot. The Luxe, where's the camera, is going to Mr. Jeremy Costales. You're getting an air horn because you just won yourself a 2nd tier, maybe possibly 3rd tier high-end gun. Just under the Force, maybe fighting for 2nd or 3rd place. Right in there with the Eclipse LV7. Anyway, shout out, dude, Jeremy Costales. Yeah, awesome. For a good cause, everybody, and thank you very much. For those of you who are mega support status members, super mega support status, make sure I have your addresses. Make sure I have everybody's address who has joined the show. I know I sound like a broken record for those of you who are here every single week. However, we have, let me just put this into perspective here. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. Let me scroll down here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We've got about 19 or 20 of you who are not going to be getting a gift. We're sending out some really cool gifts courtesy of Island Designs. Those are the addresses have been sent in, but I don't have your addresses. Ross Brasher, I saw you in here today. Make sure you send me your address. And then you may have already sent it to me. I might have overlooked it, but I don't think I did. William Parker, Zach Stone, Jaden Moyer, Brady Rivera, Eric S., the CCLAGG, Ramon Hernandez, Pokey, and Isaiah Valenzuela, Riley Whitcock. I think Brandon O. Bem Raps, you changed your name. I'm pretty sure that's Brandon Ortega. Correct me if I'm wrong. Brady Riviera, Zach Stone. I think I've already kind of sifted through this list. Anyway, I need to make sure I get you guys' addresses so I can send you a gift. Plus, we've got some posters that we send out for everybody who's a super mega support status member. Mm-hmm. So
you added
Did someone just jump?
This Mayan, I think you did earlier.
Yeah. Did you add my name to the mega support status wheel? Yes, Mayan. And
Earlier
yeah, if
in
you
the
guys,
show.
yes, I did earlier in the show. Mayan. Let me do it. Mayan. Yep. Mento. Is it Mento Mayan?
Um,
Or are there 2 Mayans?
there's 2. No, Mayan, aka Mr. Mahalo.
Oh yeah, there's 2 of you in here. Yes, Mayan, Mr. Mahalo.
Yep.
Got it.
Got you in there earlier.
We are all in there. Yeah, if you joined today, we threw your name in there as well. So we have a list that updates. So I got it. I've got a little Google Drive list, but it doesn't give me your addresses. Google doesn't share your information, so you should be thankful for that. Brandon Allison, our introduction song should be Boats and Hoes. There's definitely, yeah, so actually there's Michael Brayton. There's actually another Mayan in here.
Yeah, I think I've seen
just,
that. Memento.
Yeah, there's
Memento.
a Memento Mayan.
Yeah.
So that's why I was wondering right there. But yeah, anyway, so you're on the list right there, Memento Mayan and AKA Mahalo. So, all right. So we've got a bunch of names. We're gonna put these names into a hat. We're gonna be drawn out of there, and then I'll just go ahead and run straight over to our other list. And you know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna throw in.
Wait, no, that's him changing his name. He said. Okay.
If you guys change your names or your addresses, also let us know. I was like, Mento Mayan, man, there are two of you guys? All right. Mento Mayan and Mayan Mahalo are the same person. See? That is one of those things that's kind of like, it makes sense. It makes sense. All right.
Thanks for being honest.
Thank you very, very much for being honest. So this is what I'm going to do is I'm going to spin the wheel for a couple of these prizes. I've got a JT woven strap. Let's just do it this way. Is anybody in here a medium shirt? Who just put, if you're a medium shirt and you know somebody who...
Oh, come on. Everyone's going to say yes.
All right. Well, we're just going to pick somebody. Or should we just send it to them? Just get a box of medium shirt pack.
I mean,
one size fits all. We did say it. Okay. I'm going to spin the wheel right now. Someone's getting a medium shirt pack. Then after that, we've got some koozies. We've got the Hawaiian package of good snacks. These Lee-Ching cherries are probably going to come your way. Some fruit salad gummies. Maybe some, probably not going to get any Mac nuts. Unfortunately, those are sticking with me. But we've got those courtesy of Jesse Poston and Mr. Maui Rockstars. So I'm going to go over here to the wheel. I'm going to spin it a handful of times for everybody. See what you get. All right. And our first winner for the JT strap is Chris Oliver. And then the medium shirt pack. You're getting it whether it's a one size fits all. I've got some koozies. Everything's going to come with also some Outlaw Gold as well. Little discount, 50% off of your anodizing. Sergio, congrats. You are now the winner of a medium shirt pack. Courtesy of the Spick and Span Show. Pair of koozies going out to a couple of you fans out there.
You gotta get those updated koozies too.
Jay Stu. There he is. Mr. Jay Stu. Yeah, we're gonna Long time member. Appreciate everybody's mega support and for all of the time that we've been here. I think a handful of you guys are going on 2 years. Mr. Chris Dahl is getting a koozie.
You got that Island Designs Tigerwear? Or
I did. Yeah, we got a Tigerwear band. Coming out.
We're gonna have that we have that HK hat too. So however you want to throw that in, wherever. Larry Thompson is getting a. Let's give him the HK hat. All right, there you go.
That is actually currently housing everybody's names at the moment. I'm going to spin this one right here. This is going to be for a little bit of Hawaiian love, courtesy of Mr. Maui Rockstar. All right. Who's getting this? That'd be funny if you won it, Jesse. Daniel Ramirez.
Maui Rockstar said he'll throw in Attila.
What? Okay, then this is what we'll do. Maui Rockstar's throwing in Attila right now. I'm going to write this right on the name.
We should make sure we have enough gifts for here, too.
Oh, we do. I've got all these, too. I've got 2 Hormesis headbands, Gen X pods, JT shirt, $100, courtesy of Matrix Gear Paintball.
You got those, did you already give these away? The gloves?
I've got the gloves. So here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add another, let's do this. Let's get off this thing so you can hear us thinking. You can see us thinking. You can watch us thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spin James's wheel again right here. This person is gonna win a pair of Hormesis gloves from Alex. Gloves. And that is Chris Odom.
Look at that.
There we go. Chris Odom is gonna win some gloves from Alex. Hey, Chris, if you already have a pair of gloves, let us know. Actually, I have a shirt for you.
And shout out to Chris. I saw him stop by earlier. Gift out some memberships too, as always.
So shout out to Chris Odom. And then, yeah, should we start drawing out of there? I think we can call it on the donations. I guess we can give it like a once, twice, thrice. If you guys want to donate.
Running out of paper here.
We're running out of paper. I know. How stressful is it writing all those names? Great work, dude.
Thank you.
Great work. Here, I'm gonna spin for the Tilla. Let's go for the Tilla right now, huh?
All right.
Yeah.
From Maui.
Yeah, from Maui. This one's straight from Maui with love, going to. Tyler's watching in on looking. Here it is. Malachi. Oh yeah. Malachi, congratulations. You are now the proud winner of a scintilla. You're going to be putting that head wrap on with pride. Hopefully, I have your address. If I don't, remember, you got 2 weeks to claim your prize. And next week's show, let me see, where is it? I have to pull his name up. I think his name was Ryan. Whoever won this megaphone right here. Come on, let's go. Okay, Chris, 3X. I'll put that down.
Chris does not have gloves yet, so congrats.
All right, there you go. Congrats. Booyah. Let's go. Yeah, Chris, you deserve that big win right here. So, let's do this. We're at almost 1,000 minus 2, 7. I'm going to do some math here in a second, and then I'm going to do a big donation for Brent Listovka. Almost $1,000 is what we're going to give. So let's give away one Hormesis band. So we're going to cut off all the donation right now. All donations are cut off because we need to give some stuff away here. So Kyle, why don't you go from the top? This is a Hormesis. Then we've got let's go first place here. Let's go second. Second place. I guess we'll just go second, third. Let's go fourth, and then this will be fifth.
All right.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So we're going for a Hormesis band. This is going to be donated from Brent Listovka. Second place is getting this one right here from Rick Lombardi. Then we're going with the Gen X Global Pods. So so Kyle,
you want to take that first pick out of here?
Yeah, sure. And yes, your name is, if you're a member of the show, your name is on the wheel. I get a little, there's like a download, a CSV file, I believe they call it, download that I get. And I do it before each show. And then as you guys jump on here and do it, I add your name to the wheel as well. Okay, first winner, Phil Navarro is getting a headband.
Nice.
Let's go, Phil Navarro. Let's go write this down. This is a nice pen.
Yeah, it's my favorite one. You always try to steal that, and I say that's my favorite pen. You got to give it back. You've used it a few times. Sometimes I forget and I leave it in here. Yeah. Yeah, that pen's
You say it every time you use it, and then try to steal it. All right, you get the next one.
Send Ryan some of these pens if you guys can find them.
Yeah,
I'd love some too.
we can. I think the Spick and Span Show might be able to afford one. Maybe buy me one of those things. All right, this one's for this really rad, very cool, very well put together. Here it is. All right, preemptive air horn for the winner of this Rick Lombardi special.
Whoa!
Oh, Nick Slowiak! Let's go, baby! Oh,
Look
congrats,
at that.
Nick, dude! Hell yeah! You're gonna wear this.
Oh.
Hell yeah, Nick! Couldn't have gone to a better person. I mean, everybody out here is better. I could say that every single time.
And Nick loves giving away stuff too, so I could easily see him paying it back forward with another gift from himself back to you guys. So
yeah, he did drop off a bunch of dye stuff. So shout out Nick Slowiak. All right, Gen X Global Pods coming in hot right now. Let's go, baby. JLE Blanc 131. Is that 131?
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I was drawing that one and I was like, I'll know it when I see it. That's a 3, and I'll tell Ryan if you can't read it.
I'm gonna write Gen X on here. All right, you are gonna get a 50 pack of pods. So again, make sure I have your addresses, please, 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 please.
You know what's awesome about Nick too is that he watches the show almost every week. He always donates. Doesn't ask for much. And I remember even when I first got on Dynasty, and for years, like he would always, when we do autograph signing, he would always go wait in the line, and he's like, yeah, who doesn't want an autograph Dynasty poster?
I know.
Like,
dude.
he's such a wholesome dude to like.
All of
be
his
supportive.
Dynasty posters are like almost 50. He had Nick would be in line waiting. I'm like, Nick, you don't have to wait in line.
Yeah.
Bro. Like you can come in the fight. He's like, no, I don't mind. And he had a Dynasty poster from every single year. He probably has the best Dynasty poster collection. And I believe they're all at his mom's house because I hit him up and I was like, hey, can I get a picture of all the signatures? When I was trying to collect everybody's signature. And a bunch of them got damaged with water. His mom took them off the wall, so he doesn't have them all anymore. So bummer. Okay, next one up is this JT shirt, the Capture the Flag. JT, this is like an OG original. This thing, literally, if it had tags on it, it was probably made in Mexico when JT was down here in San Diego. So this is a rad one.
Jordan Jackson,
let's go.
Boom.
Okay, and then $100, Matrix Gear, final one.
Here we go.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna read it backwards. James Raymond, $100.
Nice.
James, make sure I have your email address, please. James Raymond. All right, James Raymond. So you know what I'm gonna do is, because we did have a lot, I'm gonna throw in another $50 from. You pull this one, $50 from Matrix Gear, because he gives us $200 to give away each time. You guys can get. I was actually just doing that clinic out there in Kentucky, and Eddie won a gift card from Matrix Gear, and he was like, "Dude, I got my stuff," and they shipped it immediately.
Boom.
William Aguilar. Let's go.
Member of the show, I believe.
Yes.
James Raymond, send it to one of our Instagram.
Send it to my Instagram. Instagram me or send it to my email, ryan@ryangreenspan.com. Please don't sign me up for any of those funny business emails. All right, guys?
Shouldn't even say that.
I shouldn't have, because now someone's going to do it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah, James. Thank you.
Hey, congrats. So for thank you, everybody.
And then also, too, I want to give a big shout out to, and I forgot the last biggest one. I don't want to butcher the name here, but Huen1345 gave $50. It's Stein 1201 also donated 50. Jake Schultz donated 100, and then Derek Weagle coming in huge with 200. Who's always supporting whatever we're doing with the show, donations. And so big thanks to you guys. Maybe, just maybe, you'll get something special too also as well.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, I am making a donation for $688.80. So it was $984 raised, minus I have to take out 30% because that's what YouTube haircuts on every single one. Thank you, YouTube, for allowing us to use your amazing platform. just a lot. So I am going to be throwing this out to you guys. Whoops, LAW. Right now, I'm going to be throwing in the donation, and I'll pull it up here immediately. And I'm going to put in there donated from the Spick and Span Show. So let's go here, autofill. Don't need that. Billing is the same. I do not want to receive emails. Let's just go straight in there. Display name and information. Spick and Span Show. Dispo donation amount. Personal note. Let's go. Personal note is let's go. Okay, submit.
Do you have to put quotes on that with Tyler Harmon's name?
I
next to
put
it?
a TM.
Oh, okay.
TH, yeah. Okay. I put a little trademark. Log in with a one-time code. Let's see here. What's my code? It is 72. Oh wait, should I be telling you guys?
Oh, Alex Godey said that at least it's not 70% like Twitch is taking from their live streamers. Is that accurate? Sheesh.
Okay, PayPal balance coming in. I guess you can't put in 80 cents.
Yeah,
Here it goes.
Thanks
For your donation. So let's pull
support.
up display capture 3 here. Where is okay. So Let's go right here, everybody. Thanks for your donation in support of the Boston Marathon Jimmy Walk Foundation.
Jimmy Fun Walk.
Yeah, Jimmy Fun Walk. Transaction summary, $688 in support of Brent Listovka. And it is donated on behalf of you guys. So, air horn for y'all. Big shout out. Thank you guys a ton for your support. And
thanks for Tyler coming on today, too.
Yeah, big shout out to PTG. Make sure you guys check out Play the Game podcast. Make sure you guys are following Matrix Gear Paintball and Gen X Global on Instagram. And I've got a little random... Oh, I still have to give away the Tiger Wear band.
Yeah, I think we should pull...
You want to pull another name out of the hat?
Name out of the hat, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, we could give it to one of these.
Okay.
Up to you. We can send... Let's do another name.
Let's just do another name out of the hat.
All right.
We're going to do another name. And hit that like button. You're right.
You're getting this one?
I got it. Tiger Wear band. Going to Jake Turner. Yo, let's go, Jake. Jake Turner. Woo!
Yeah.
Hell yeah, Tiger Wear.
Play on Dynasty?
You think he played on Dynasty? He had a little stint on Dynasty.
Yeah.
Tiger Wear. So, hey, I want to thank everybody again a lot for all of you guys' support. You guys all show up huge, especially when we're trying to do something good for charity. And there might be an Oliver Lang jersey at the end of World Cup. So if there is, I'll try to snag it, and we'll do something else again to Jake Turner. Here we go. We'll do something again for you guys. And let's see here. Yeah. We really appreciate you.
Since we did give away a lot of stuff this week, Dave Sufflebeam said megas wheel. Next week we'll just do mainly a megas wheel. Since today was.
Yeah, sorry. We ended up kind of going for that the charity side of things, but we do have some stuff still in the kitty for Mega members, and we'll make sure that you guys are showing some love next week as well. Maybe we'll give this one out to the Mega members next week on a big show. We've got another Hormesis headband for sure next week. So definitely maybe we'll get Skinny Kevin, and we'll throw in some really good stuff, and we'll keep trying to ramp it up on the giveaways and stuff like that, because we do really appreciate you guys a ton. And you have to sit here and listen to both of us yap for almost 2 hours. So we do owe all of you guys something good. And with that being said, all Mega Support Status members, you will be getting a special gift from us. It's a little project from the two of us and Island Designs. We also have something else coming in. David Rome is helping us out with some cool little keychain things. And then if you guys are planning on being at World Cup, we'll have some cool new merch dropping. And I know that Matrix Gear wants to do some stickers, so we'll definitely try to get a Matrix Gear logo stuck on the side of those the boat squad. Maybe we get a little Wi-Fi signal on there with 2 bars or 1 bar.
Well, we already got confirmation from Tyler that we can go ahead.
Those koozies.
The koozies.
Mm-hmm.
The koozies are
We're making those koozies. Those will be available at World Cup, and the proceeds will be used to possibly put a satellite dish and air conditioning in this room, right?
And
but I do want to point out, can we point out real quick that it was Tyler's internet that went down?
Yeah,
today's show?
True. Can we trademark those colors?
May as well. Let's just trade cards. Does this have a TM next to it? I don't think we should be,
Yeah, maybe we could trademark
Play
this.
the Spick and Span game.
Yeah,
you heard it here first.
You could put
Spick and Span the game.
Yeah.
SSTG.
Yeah.
Whoa. You guys heard it here first.
Where did you come up with it? That was pretty creative.
Things just come to me sometimes, you know what I mean? Things just come to me.
Everyone in Florida, yes, also keep everyone in your prayers. Hurricane coming there, huh?
Yeah, another one.
Big hurricane.
Back-to-back hurricanes. So, yeah, please...
stay safe.
Please stay safe.
Batten down the hatches. Look at that.
And then here's a little random trivia courtesy of Eddie and the Sub-Zero guys. Edmonson County in Kentucky is the only county in the United States that has no traffic lights. I was just there this weekend.
Really?
Tremendous guys. Yeah.
Wow.
Can you believe that? I was there.
I think it's Florida. You're not allowed to walk an alligator on a leash.
Oh, can you do that here?
That's the only place I think it's a law.
Oh, so you're allowed to do it here?
I believe so.
Because that's part of the law.
Yeah.
We're going to look into that. We'll get back to you next week. Thanks a lot. Congratulations to all the winners. Make sure we have your addresses. I think we said that already. Anyway.
All right.
Well, all right. Been fun.
Till next week. Can we get an alligator? Can we get an alligator?
Let's get an alligator.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called David Weathers.
Oh,
Booyah.